Today we're making banana bread. As a baker for over 10 years now, I can tell you one thing, that banana bread is one of my favorite things to bake. And this recipe here, I can swear by it. So I have my flour here, my brown sugar, my white sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg. I also have my chocolate, Oreos, and unsalted butter. I'm using a mix of salted and unsalted butter. Got some mush there. I also have my peanut butter, eggs, banana, which is the star of the show. So let's get right into it. The first thing I'm going to do is peel my bananas and throw it into my mixing bowl and just let it whip up. You want to let it whip till it's like ice cream. Anyway, you're going to see me do it in a sec. Let's go. So I'm just going to peel this and we're going to let it whip up and do its thing. So while I do this, if you want to use ripe bananas for this, like that's the only way you're going to get like the actual sweet banana bread. So people ask, why is it banana bread? Why is it called banana bread when it's not actual bread? I don't know if that makes any sense. So some people will say, or history has it that because it's baked in like loaf tins, you understand, and it's sliced like bread, so it's just like, that's why the name. So we're doing this. Just back then, housewives, they used to have like leftover bananas, and just so they could get rid of it without actually wasting it. Does that make any sense? They could actually use it before it gets bad or something like that. That's how banana breads came about. So there are different theories. So you could just do your own little research. We're going to whip this up. We want it to be creamy. It's going to be a lot of bananas. Oh my god, this banana smells so nice. Like they're actually ripe. Oh my god. I think I'm going to eat this one. Very delicious. Okay, so let's whip this up. We ain't got no time to waste. All right, so we want to start slow. You can actually do this by hand if you do not have a mixer. I just find this more convenient, and I find out that when I whip it, it actually gives me more volume, and it makes the banana bread very creamy, very moist, very tender. That's how you get the perfect banana bread. You don't want to be eating your banana bread and then you're seeing extremely large chunks of banana. It's just to put off. You see it creaming up. So I'm going to go in a bit and increase it. So now it's whipping. You can see. You can see how creamy it's getting. It's getting so creamy. I'm just gonna let it whisking away. Then another thing, when you're baking and you get to break your eggs before every other thing else, you have to make sure that you cling film it so your eggs don't dry out. You have to make sure you cling film it. This is what I mean. So your eggs don't dry out. And everything has to be at room temperature. You don't want to be bringing out your eggs from inside the freezer and just be using it immediately. Nah. Okay, so it's done whipping. So you can see. Let me take this off so you see what it looks like. You see how creamy it is? You can still see like the tiny bits of banana. So nice. Very creamy. This is what you want. We're going for a very moist banana bread, so you have to actually follow the rules. So this is ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it into the next. I'm going to pour this into the bowl here. So I'm going to turn this here because I want to have this bowl to whisk our butter and sugar. You can actually do this by hand. It's just going to take a longer time, but sometimes I actually do it by hand. But what I've discovered so far is when you use a mixer and you get it to this consistency, you actually get like a very moist banana bread. The texture is different, can't lie. Texture is different for real. So now into this bowl, I'm going to add some lemon. Adding some lemon, and I'm going to stir it in. So this sits and waits for us. You can see the chunks of banana. Chunks of banana in it. So done with this. Gonna get this bowl ready, and then we're gonna start to whisk sugar and butter in a bit. So here I have my flour. It's been sieved. So I'm going to actually sieve in my cinnamon, nutmeg, and I'm also going to sieve in my baking soda, baking powder, and salt. Just want to sieve this and mix it all together. Dry ingredients. That's why you have to sift the baking soda. You can see all those chunks. That's that. So we're gonna mix that all in. Let everything incorporate. So I'm gonna set this aside, and we're gonna whisk our butter and our sugar. We're gonna cream them together. So now we're gonna cream our butter and our sugars together. I'm using a mix of brown sugar and white sugar. Also, I'm using a mix of salted and unsalted butter. Here I have my white sugar, and here I have my brown sugar. Add into my bowl now. And I'm just going to turn on my mixer. I just want to scrape down the size of my bowl. I'm going to continue mixing it. So what we're trying to do is cream the butter and sugar. What we're trying to do is cream the butter and sugar. So that's what we want it to be creamy, fluffy. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with eggs. Our eggs. So I'm just going to pour in one at a time. Our eggs. Just going to pour in one at a time. So we want to do this on low speed. So that's that. We're going to use some chunky peanut butter. I just want to heat it up in the microwave to loosen it and make it easy to use in our recipe. We've loosened this up, and we're going to go right into chopping our chocolates. We're going to be using dark compound chocolate. So our peanut butter just came out of the microwave. Basically, you want to do this at 30 seconds interval till you get the consistency you're looking for. I was looking for this consistency. This is a spreadable consistency. So basically this. You can see the nuts in it. It's a chunky peanut butter. So these are the dark chocolate I'll be using as toppings for this banana bread. They'll also be going in the Oreos. I'm just gonna smash this like this. It's ready. This will be going as whole. We're done. So here we have our flour mixture. We added our baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt to this. Now we're going to add it to our butter mixture, which is our butter, sugar, and egg. So you just want to add little by little. We're trying to incorporate this together. So I'm going to add a little bit more. Just going to let that mix in. So I'm going to add some buttermilk to this. Again, we're going in with some flour. You just keep doing this, alternating between your flour and your buttermilk till you're done with the flour mixture. So once this mixes for a while, I'm going to add this buttermilk to it. So going in now. Just take your time and enjoy the process. So we're going to scrape down the sides of our bowl and give it one last mix before we go in with the banana. See how creamy that looks? So at this point, we're going to add banana. The banana we whipped in the beginning. So we have our banana inside our mixture now. And we're just going to give it a mix. So I'm going to add in my flavor. I'm using vanilla flavor. Okay, so I'm chopping the chocolate. We're going to be using some inside our batter, and then the rest we're going to be using as toppings. So basically what we're doing is chopping up these chocolates. So they're basically chocolate chunks now. If you have chocolate chips, you can use chocolate chips. For chocolate chips, there's no need to cut it up as it's already ready to use. So this was some of the flour that I kept aside. So I'm just going to add my Oreos inside this. So I'm adding the flour because if I don't add the flour to this Oreo, it might sink to the bottom and we don't want that. So basically what we're doing is just going to mix it up like this so it holds up inside the batter. So when you slice through your banana bread, you're going to see chunks of Oreos in your banana bread. So it doesn't just stick to the bottom of the bread and then you're just seeing it down. No, it's going to be everywhere. So I'm also going to take some chunks, chocolate chunks, mix into this. This is going to blow your mind because we're also going to add peanut butter. So just imagine all this. See all that chocolate. So now we're going to add our chocolate chunks and our Oreo mixture into our batter. And we'll just mix it for a few seconds. So everything is mixed in. You can see how creamy it is. It's going to be very moist and delicious. Okay, so now I'm just mixing it just to be sure that everywhere is mixed properly. You don't have streaks of butter mixture just laying somewhere. So this is it. See the chunks of our Oreo and our chocolate. And you can see the banana still. It smells so heavenly. And it's gonna taste so good. So now I have my pans here. I've lined them. Basically, I just used foil and I brushed some of my butter over it. This will make my banana breads come out easily. Even without applying the butter, it will come out easily, but I'm just doing this for safety. And this is two-factor authentication. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 cup butter in this, and then I'm going to put in this other pan. So another 1 cup butter. Okay, so at this point, I will now bring this my glorious peanut butter that I microwaved for 30 seconds. Okay, let's say 1 minute because it was like 30 seconds interval twice. So now this is basically what I want to do. I want to make them go mad. So now when they cut into these parts, they're going to have like lots of peanut butter. So I'm still going to heat up more peanut butter to use for the top. This is just a layer in between the banana bread. So now I'm topping our peanut butter with more butter. So you could do as many layers of peanut butter as you want. So I just want this layer, and then I'm going to use the next one as a topping too. I want to see all my toppings on my banana bread. That'll make it more interesting and make it look good and appetizing. So another drizzle of peanut butter. There's never too much toppings. So you can use any pans you have available. I have one locally made pan here and I have one foreign made pan. So basically just use what you have available at your disposal. So I'm using this so you can see that you can bake this here. You can bake it in foil paper. You can bake this in 4 plates. You can bake this in, yes, you can bake this in muffin wrapper or any cake wrapper available. So basically I'm just going to go in and try to get this to marble a bit. So now I'm going to try to just do this. I'm using a skewer stick, so basically just do this. Do you see? Now it's, just feel free, don't be afraid, just let it move. So you have this beautiful design on top. And then I'm trying to let my skewer stick go under a little bit. Remember that we spread some peanut butter first, so that's also going to marble inside. So you look at how beautiful this looks now. Do you see? Remember our second Oreos. So we didn't break this one, but we're going to break some, and then we're going to use some as food. Remember we didn't break it? So basically just place. So you can also open it like this if you want it to spread more. You can break it too, whatever you're going for. Then you can have some in between. Sorry, my friend is laughing in the background. He hasn't seen a banana bread as beautiful as this. So here we have our chocolate chunks. Remember, we divided it into two. We had some in the butter, and now we're going to use these ones as toppings. So here we go. I have the mini chunks now. Just spread them. You can use white chocolate for this. You can use dark chocolate. You can use milk chocolate. You could use Nutella in place of the peanut butter. So basically anything you want. You could also use Lotus. So our banana bread is now ready to go into the oven. It baked for about an hour, a bit over an hour. This came out first because it's baked in a wider pan. This is baked in a deeper pan, so it came out last. So you want to check your banana breads at the mark of 1 hour because time varies depending on your oven. Make sure you preheat your oven so your breads can rise properly. And basically this is our banana bread. Recipe will be in the description box below. If you'd like to see more recipes like this and videos like this, like, subscribe and share. Let me know what you'd like to see me recreate in my next video. We're basically just removing the foil. Remember what I said about the butter? It will just help it slide out very easily. You have nothing to fear and your banana bread is out. Nobody makes this type of banana bread in Nigeria. Quote me anywhere. So let's cut into this beautiful loaf. It's still a bit warm. I'd advise you let it cool down properly, but my friends are very impatient, so I just have to show you. So you see what the inside looks like. They won't let me cut again, so they're very greedy. You can see the peanut butter here, and you can see the Oreo, the chocolate. It's still very moist. Very moist. So you can see, very moist. Have to be careful. Like I said, it's not ready. You shouldn't cut now, but very impatient people around me, so I have to. Can't blame them. So you see the steam coming up from it. It's still warm. Oil, we're just taking off the foil. We got it out of the pan. This is the second loaf. That's the one that we baked in a deeper pan. I want you to see how easy it is removing the foil, so you don't have to panic about that. You see it? It's just sliding off because of the butter. And here you have your banana bread.